This is a box of Super Sugar Smacks from 1953, the year that they came out. And the clown is Lou Jacobs. And this is another clown, Paul Jung, from 1954 box of Sugar Smacks. Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And I was looking at YouTube and looking at some video of some vintage cereal commercials, and one of them was Sugar Smacks, where George Reeves was doing the commercials playing Clark Kent on the TV show from 1950, Superman. Lou Jacobs. Johann Ludwig Jacob was born January 1st, 1903, died September 13th, 1992, in Germany. In 1923, he came to the U.S. on a steamship. When he arrived in New York, he only had $2 on him and did not speak any English. He did, however, land a part in a Belgian acrobatic act that paid $25 a week. Almost 2 years later, he's performing in fairs, outdoor exhibits, and winter vaudeville. He teamed up with Michael Morris, a British contortionist, in late 1924. They did a comedy act that satirized the Trapeze Act, a broomstick that was their trapeze. It's a good fortune to Jacobs. Morris had a contract with Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. Morris was able to bring him into the circus with his act for the 1925 campaign. As years progressed, Jacobs spent more time with the clowns. He eventually got into costume and makeup and worked in some of the production numbers. He later was in a clown car act, and he performed in the 1952 Cecil DeMille movie called The Greatest Show on Earth. He was married to Jean Rockwell in 1953, a former model and circle aerialist, and he had 2 daughters. Dolly became a well-known trapeze acrobat and artist, and Luann, an elephant trainer. 1966, he was the only clown. Actually, in 1966, he had the distinction of being the only living American to have his image put on a U.S. postage stamp. In 1988, after 64 years, he finally retired from the circus, but continued teaching at the Clown College. December 13th, 1992, he died at age 89. He died peacefully in sleep in Sarasota, Florida. And Paul Jung was born March 6, 1900 in Dayton, Ohio. He was an actor known for The Greatest Show on Earth, 1952, Pinocchio, 1957. And he was on To Tell the Truth in 1956. He's married to Elsie. He died 21st of April, 1965 in New York City. His distinctive happy clown persona appeared on many commercial ads, most notably on the boxes of Kellogg's Sugar Smacks, and has been often used on European circus posters as a generic clown image. He met his wife, Elsie, an equestrian aerialist, while working with the Ringling Brothers' owned Hagenbeck Wallace Circus in 1943. When not on the road, him and his wife settled in Tampa, Florida. Toward the end of his career, he spent more time backstage in the ring, supervising clowns and preparing for them his sometimes gigantic props. He was loved by the circus community. Tragically, his life ended on April 21st, 1965, during Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus's engagement at Madison Square Garden in New York City. He was found murdered in his hotel room, his hands tied behind his back. There was no apparent motive for the murder. So it's tragic what happened to him, but kind of interesting. Seeing I did see those commercials, see those clowns on there. I didn't realize at the time when I first saw those commercials that those were pictures of real clowns in the past. Kind of interesting. I guess it was in 1953 and 54, the years when Sugar Smacks had the clown image on the cereal. That was before my time. I never saw anything like that. First thing I remember on Sugar Smacks as a kid were those two boys, those twin boys with boxing gloves on, called the Smackin' Brothers. And later on, I think they actually still have the Dig-'em Frog on the box. I think they're called Honey Smacks now. They wanted to take the word sugar out because sugar is bad, apparently, bad for you. And I guess, if eaten in excess. But anyway, that was what I was able to find out on those two clowns, Lou Jacobs and Paul Young. Kind of an interesting story. And like I said, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do in the future. My show is about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. With that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.